This is also known as matching concept. Expense debit பண்றோம், income என்ன பண்றோம், credit பண்றோம், we just match it. See, compared to this, we will see the book bag questions are going to be very simple. Shall we? You are going to answer this question. Pick up. X sent 2000 boxes, or okay, 1000 boxes. X sent 1000 boxes at rupees 250 each. Excess expenses rupees 30,000. Y's expenses selling 12,000 and non-recurring means non-selling expenses 9,000. If 700 boxes are sold and find the value of closing stock. X sent how many boxes? 1000 boxes. What is the value? 250 each. Simple question. X's expenses 30,000. Y's expenses, selling expenses are 12,000. Non-recurring means non-selling expenses. Non-selling expenses 9,000. Ever boxes sold? 700 boxes are sold. Find the value of which one? Closing stock. For valuing closing stock, what is the value of goods sent? 1000 into 250. 1000 into 250 and over. 250,000. Add excess expenses. Add excess expenses. 30,000. All expense you can take. Add Y's non-recurring expenses, otherwise non-selling expenses. It is also called as non-recurring expenses. 9,000. No loss in transit in this question. So total value of ever boxes? 1000 boxes comes to this much. 1000 boxes oda value 2,89,000. Wait பண்ணுங்க. இதுல எவ்வளவு sold out? So closing stock will be out of 1000 boxes எவ்வளவு sold out? 700 னா எவ்வளவு இருக்கும்? 300 boxes. அதோட வேல்யூ எவ்வளவு? So cross multiply. Simple. If 2,89,000 is the value for all the boxes, 1000 boxes. Now what is for this? 300. $86,700. This kind of a question can be tested for 1 mark, or one question can be tested. total value is 2,89,000. Don't add which expenses? Selling expenses. Don't add selling expenses. Please remember, non-selling expenses are also known as which one? Non-recurring expenses. Otherwise, selling expenses are called as recurring expenses. That will come again and again. $2,89,000 if it is for 1,000. What is for 300? Come back to your material questions. I say my material questions. Shall I wait? Proceed பண்ணலாமா? Come back to your I will. Multiple choice questions பாருங்க. Which of the following are recurring expenses? Recurring expenses means selling expenses. Please note in your material also. It refers to which expenses? Selling expenses. Go down rent and insurance. Go down rent and which one? Insurance. Which page number? Page number 169. Page number 169. Which of these are recurring or indirect expenses? Go down rent and which one? Insurance. Go down rent and insurance are which one? Again and again they will come. Recurring expenses. Then on the receipt of goods, consignee debits which of the following accounts? Consignee will debit which account? Consignee is an agent. Consignee is is he buying the goods? No, none of this. He will not debit or credit any of the account. None of these. Next, X sends goods to Y for 1,55,000 at cost plus 33 1/3%. 33 1/3%. Now, what is the meaning? 33 1/3%. Now, what is the meaning? 33.33% or 33.33% or this is nothing but 1/3. This is nothing but 1/3. Every sir 1/3 na romba simple. 33.3333 divided by 100 போட்டு பார்த்தா 1:3 ratio will come. What is the cost of the goods? What is the cost of the goods? 1,50,000 ல 1/3 add பண்ணுங்களேன். 1,50,000 இருக்கு இல்லையா? அதுல add 1/3. 33 1/3 is nothing but 1/3. 1/3 add பண்ணா என்ன வரும்? 50,000. 1,50,000 ல 1/3 add பண்ணா என்ன வரும்? 50,000 வரும். Add பண்ணா what is the total value? 1,50,000 plus 50. What is the total value? 2 lakhs. Advance money is 60% of sales value. Advance money is 60% of sales value. So 2 lakhs into 60%, how much it will be? 1,20,000. Once again, I'll do the Excel working itself. Cost of the goods. Cost of the goods. How much? This is actually problem number. Cost of the goods 1,50,000. Add profit margin. Add profit margin eவ்வளவு 1/3. 1/3 என்ன வரும்? 50,000. 33 1/3 is nothing but 1/3. So profit margin add பண்ணா sale value வரும். What is the sale value? 2 lakhs. So அதுல எவ்வளவு percentage தரணும்? 60%. So 2 lakhs into 60% will give us 1,20,000. 2 lakhs sale value, advance 60% you have to give. That will give us what? 1,20,000. Then next பாருங்க என்ன கொடுத்திருக்காங்க? Goods invoiced value என்ன கொடுத்திருக்காங்க? 2,50,000 sent to the consignee at 20% on cost. 20% on cost. Loading means profit. Loading means which one? Profit. Wait பண்ணுங்க. Problem number. Wait. If cost is 100, okay, loading, otherwise called as profit. Total profit charge பண்றோம். How much on cost we charge? 20% on cost. 20% on cost now. Invoice price. Invoice price will be how much? 120. That is what is given to us. Invoice price is given to us. What is invoice price given to us? 2,40,000. This is given to us in the question. Then they ask you to find out what is the profit element. Simple. Cost is 100. I add 20%. 120 is 2,40,000. Not 20 euro. Cross multiply. 2,40,000 into 20 by 120. 40. Once again, I repeat. Profit is given on cost. What do you mean by 20%? 20 by 100. 100 is cost. Now profit will be 20. Then invoice price will be 120. If 120 is 2,40,000, then what is 20? 40,000. Answer is how much? 40,000. Done. Anyhow, I will share this working. No issues. Next. Goods sent on consignment account is in the nature of which account? Nominal account. Out of the options given below, which cannot be treated as part of cost of purchase in valuing the stock? Which cannot be treated as part of valuing the stock? Which cannot be taken? Packing. Then X sends 100 bags to Y costing 1,000 each. 60 bags were sold at 10% above the cost price. Sale value will be. Eவ்வளவு bags? Okay. Cost of the 60 bags. அதானே சேல் பண்ணிருக்கோம். 60 into 100. 60 into 1,000. 60,000. Add profit. எவ்வளவு profit add பண்றாங்க? 10% on cost. 10% on cost na 6,000 add பண்ணிருப்பான். Sale value would have been how much? 66,000. Clear? Cost is 60,000. They added 10% profit. The sale value would have been how much? 66,000. The sale value would have been 66,000. Done. Next part. The consignment is made on what basis? Accrual basis. Always accounts are prepared on what basis? Accrual basis. Which of the following is true about consignment? Is it sale of goods or sending the goods for sale? Sending the goods for hypothecation means you are giving for loan. Mortgage means you are giving those goods for taking a loan. Which is the correct one? Shipment of goods is the correct option. Shipment of goods is the correct option. Then, which of the thing is not opened by consignor? Commission account. There is no account called as which account? Commission account. Closing stock held by the consignee must be debited to which account? Consignment stock. Consignment stock account. How many boxes are sent? 1,000 boxes. Cost is 2,200 each. Invoice price is 220. Okay. They ask you to find out the amount to be credited to general trading account. Cost price of the goods. 1,000 into 200. 1,000 into 200. Cost of the goods consigned will be adjusted in trading account. 1,000 boxes into 200. How much it will be? 2 lakhs. Pro forma invoice is sent by consignor to consignee. Consignor to consignee. Or invoice mari prepare பண்ணி அனுப்புவாங்க. That is called as what? Pro forma invoice. Commission will be shared Commission யாருக்கு தரும்? Only to the consignee. Then X of Mumbai sends out certain goods at cost plus 25%. Invoice value of the goods is given as 2 lakhs. 4/5 is sold. 4/5 is sold by the consignee for how much? 1,76,000. 1,76,000. 2% is up to invoice value. 10% above what? Invoice value கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. Listen, this is problem number 15. Okay, did he sell all the goods? No. What is the sale of goods? Sale of goods கொடுத்திருக்கானே 1,76,000. அதோட invoice price of goods sold. Invoice price of goods sold is 2 lakhs is the total invoice price. The எவ்வளவு sale பண்ணிருக்கான்? 4/5 is sold. 2 lakhs into 4 by 5. 2 lakhs into 4 by 5 எவ்வளவு வரும்? 1,60,000. Wait பண்ணுங்க. Now commission, pay attention. Commission எவ்வளவு percentage சொல்றான்? Commission on the invoice price 2%. 1,60,000 into 2%. On the invoice price how much? 2%. On extra. Additional என்ன சொல்றான்? 1,76,000 minus 1,60,000 for the difference. எவ்வளவு percentage commission? 10% commission. Surplus க்கு 10% commission. So 1,76,000 minus 1,60,000 into 10%. Add பண்ணா commission. Once again I repeat. What is the commission at invoice price? What is the commission at invoice price? 2%. What is the extra price? What is the extra price? Actually 1,76,000 க்கு சேல் பண்ணிருக்கீங்க. அதோட invoice price எவ்வளவு? 1,60,000. For the surplus price, extra commission is given. Regular extra commission 10%. எவ்வளவு வரும்? 1,600. Add பண்ணா what is the total commission? 4,800. Option is A. Take up this. Go to question number 8. And the you'll be able to work out. Question number 8 பாருங்களேன். Or 9 or okay 8. Goods invoice value 1,20,000 sent to the consignee at 20% on cost. The loading amount will be same like the earlier one. Okay. Same, only data is different. If cost is 100, loading is 20, 120 is given. How much is given? 1,20,000. So 1,20,000 into 20 by 120, how much it will be? 20,000. Cost is 100, profit is 20, invoice price is 120, that is 1,20,000 given. So they ask you to find out profit. What is the profit? 20,000. Question number 9 பாருங்க next. Question number 9 என்ன கொடுத்திருக்கோம்? Extra commission given for making him responsible for bad debt is known as which one? Del creditor commission. The balance in consignment account shows profit or loss in consignment. X of Kolkata sent certain goods to Y at cost plus 25%. Half of the goods were received by Y were sold at how much? 1,76,000 at 10% above the invoice price. The invoice price of the goods sent out is simple. Pay attention. This is ICMAI. Fill up. Question number 9. Wait பண்ணுங்க. What is the sales? Sales given எவ்வளவு கொடுத்திருக்காங்க? 1,76,000. எப்படி சேல் பண்ணிருக்காங்க? What the sale is made? Invoice price, if this is 100, add 10%. இத 10% add பண்ணி actual sales கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. 110 ல சேல் பண்ணிருக்காங்க. This is what is given to us. How much is given? 1,76,000 na invoice price எவ்வளோ? Clear? 110 is 1,76,000. Now what is 100? How to work out? Invoice value of goods sold is nothing but 1,76,000. 1,76,000. If it is 110, what is 100? 1,76,000, 110 na what is 100? 1,60,000. Wait பண்ணுங்க. Is it full goods or half of the goods? It only half of the goods. அப்போ total goods எவ்வளவு இருந்திருக்கும்? See, பாதி goods தான் சேல் பண்ணிருக்கோம். பாதி goods ஓட invoice value தானே இருக்கு. 1,60,000 na then total value would have been half of the 1,60,000 na full amount எவ்வளவு இருக்கும்? 3,20,000. Once again repeat. Is this everything sold or only half of the goods are sold? Half of the goods sold invoice value. Half of the goods sent. Okay. So total value of goods sent would have been 3,20,000. Take up this. Oh, next, one of the most repeated question in the exam, question number 12. Total bags அமைச்சிருக்காங்க 400 bags, costing how much? 200 each. 200 each. Consignors expenses 2,000. Consignees expenses 2,000. Then other selling expenses are 1,000. Non-selling expenses are 2,000 and selling expenses are what? 1,000. How many bags were sold? 300 bags were sold. They asked you to find out the value of consignment stock. They asked you to find out the value of consignment stock. Listen. எவ்வளோ வேல்யூ ஆஃப் குட் சென்ட் ஆர் குட் சென்ட் எவ்வளோ இருக்கு? எவ்வளோ பேக்ஸ் இன்டு வாட் இஸ் த பிரைஸ்? இட் வில் கம் டு 80,000. ஆட் கன்சைனர்ஸ் எக்ஸ்பென்சஸ் எவ்வளோ இருக்கு? 2,000. Add non-selling expenses of consignee. So total value of evlo boxes? 4,000 boxes. 400 boxes comes to how much? 84,000. $84,000. Evlo sold out? So closing stock what a value evlo? 100 box what a value evlo? Very simple. 84,000 if it is for 300, what is for 100? Sorry, if it is for 400, what is for 100? $21,000. Right? Any doubt in it? Next part. The balance in consignment stock is an asset. Balance in consignment stock is an asset. Consignment account is a nominal account. We debit expenses and credit what? Incomes and gains. Okay. It's not required. You can just go through them at home. So the consignment based any question they can ask you one question based on which one? Valuation of stock. Valuation of stock they can ask you, or they can ask you what is advance money given, or the question. Find out the abnormal loss value. The questions they can ask you. Okay, so this is about which one? A quick revision or a recap of which one? A consignment chapter.